Oh, jeez. It's gonna fall off. Hey guys, it's Sugar Pumpkin Spice, and today we are doing the furry quiz. I would love to tag all of you guys, so please do it too. So, number one, how long have you been in the fandom for? I have been in the fandom for 5 years now. How did I find the fandom? This is tricky. I used to go to anime conventions and then I totally have no idea what happened, but I ended up on BC Furries, which is like a furry forum before like Telegram and all that stuff came out. And I just was like mesmerized. I just was like, boom, that's what I am. Cool, I'm a furry for life. Why did I choose my species? So this is also an interesting question. So I actually am native. White as fuck! But yes, I am. I just took after my mom. So that's where this ginger, blue-eyed ginger came from. My nation is Tseo-Tooth. Basically, we are the children of the wolf. And I've always loved wolves. So that was actually gonna be my main Sona. Until I realized I wanted to make my Sona look like me, which meant there was gonna be some ginger in it. And that slowly turned to a fox, which is now one of my main Sonas. I have two Sonas, one in the day and one in the night, which people find kind of weird, but that's me. So my fox is at night, so I just ended up being a fox from a wolf, and I've stuck with it, and I love it. So how did I get a cow? I actually really love rodeo. There was a time where I really wanted to be a bull rider. Kind of still do. I know it's a little controversial. So I really wanted to be a bull rider, but I loved bulls. I loved cows. It's like it was a new kind of love. So I was like, you know what? I want to be that cow. So I actually have a story about my cow persona being the only female cow to go into bull riding anyways. Start of my cow persona, and I really wanted it to take after my native side, even though cows aren't really native, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And so I picked the colors after Rain from the movie Spirit. And I wanted a feather like hers, but kind of look like me, so that's kind of how it came to be. Fox and my cow. My fox came after being a wolf, but more my colors. And then the cow became because I wanted to be a bull rider and I wanted it to look like a native cow. Kind of weird. What for? How did I choose my name? So I went with my actual name Haley for the longest time. I'm actually not a huge fan of it, but I didn't know what to call myself. Then I realized after a while that I have a major addiction to sugar, which I'm still dealing with right now. And I was like, fuck, I love sugar. I love sugar so much, I want to be called Sugar. And that's kind of how that happened. What percentage of your furs are my close normal friends? And then I have like a lot of furry friends. So I'm gonna say it's like a 75, I don't know math. A little over half is my furry friends. What is your favorite furry convention? So I haven't done that many furry conventions, but my hometown one is my favorite because I've never had a bad experience. All my furry family is there and I love it, and I love my roommates. So that would be Vancouver. I have a fursuit. I actually did have a partial that I made, but I picked the colors because they didn't have my colors at the place I was getting fur. So I was like, I'm gonna get different colors. I'll love it anyways. And I think that was probably one of the worst things I could have done. I actually sold it and I'm okay with it. And I know the person that I sold it to, so it's nice to know that it's with someone that I like. RPing. Role playing. So I have a very embarrassing thing. I mean, other people will probably be like, that's not embarrassing, but to me it is. I might be old, but I still play IMVU. I love role playing. My spelling is awful, but it has slightly gotten better since I've played. I feel like everything's a story. There's so much you can do. There's so many different furries. Everything looks beautiful. You always look great. And I actually really like role playing. So that's that. Am I open about being a furry? When I first started being a furry, I was not open. I didn't want anybody to know. That was personal to me. My boyfriend was like, fucking hate furries. No, I don't. We got into a point where it was actually like you either pick furries or you pick me, and I was like, I'll pick you for a little while, and then I was like, bam, I'm back to being a furry. My mom was not supportive of being a furry. It's changed a little now, so I am now proud to be a furry. Furry for life. Have you ever kissed another furry? Well, fuck, I hope so. I'm dating one. Yes, I have. My boyfriend currently is a furry. His name is Affinity. He was my favorite fursuiter, actually. And then I met him and didn't know, and I was like, hi. I was going to his convention, okay? Which was smaller at the time. It's actually Halloween that he does in Vancouver. And he was very nice and introduced himself, and I was like, oh, you know, my name's Haley at the time. And he's like, well, this is my fursuit, because we were talking about it. He showed me, and I fucking died inside. I was like, holy shit, you're my favorite fursuiter ever. And I went like all fangirly, and a few years later, now we're dating, and he makes me super happy. So yes, I have definitely kissed a furry. Do you have an adult part of your persona? Like, I have my persona naked, so yeah, I guess that's pretty adultish, eh? Have you ever hooked up with another furry? Yes, I have. He's my boyfriend, and yeah, good times. Opinion about mersuits. So a mersuit is a fursuit that has a hole in the bum or the crotch, and they have sex in fursuits. My opinions on them: do you, boo. Do you. Do what you want. I'm not really a fan, but do you. Do I have a kink? No, these are a little personal. I have a kink. Please, Mom, don't watch this. Related to the fandom. Not really. Yeah, not really. I mean, I wear collars and stuff, but that's not really a kink. I would say a fandom kink would be like vor, like foot paws, or, you know, like a lot of like getting sat on by a furry, or like macro, you know. Don't involving furries. Like, I'm into BDSM, and, you know, wearing a collar unusual when I'm with my boyfriend. So I don't really have a kink that's involved in the fandom, but who knows? You never know, it could change. Are you any 18+ Telegram groups? I'm over 18. I'm gonna be in some 18+ Telegram groups. Do I remember that? I don't really look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really look at Telegram all that often, so I couldn't even tell you what 18+ groups I'm in right now. Anyways, that's all for the furry quiz. I would love if you would do this quiz, and if you do, tell me in the bottom. I'm going to watch it. I will comment. I'm excited. Please, please, please do this, Tay. Okay, bye. Mwah.